What sort of things were inspiring you as you were creating the aesthetic of the show?
Well, I felt that because we're perceiving the world the way that David perceives it and his perceptions are so skewed, that the world I wanted to create was both retro and futuristic at the same time. Um, and for whatever reason, I found myself attracted very much to, Kubrick movies from the 60s and movies like Quadrophenia, and this idea that these characters from the X-Men universe are often they're often teenagers in a classic sense. And who were the original rebellious teenagers? It was the British invasion in the 60s. So somehow that all came together to form this strange world.
Can you talk about crafting a love story into this? There's a lot of journeys going on here. There's a love story, there's a man finding out who he is, and just balancing all of that.
Yeah, I think when you're dealing with a story where it might be confusing as to what's real and what's not real, it felt important to have something at the heart of it that you rooted to. You're like, I don't care what else is real, but I want this to be real. And I felt like the epic love story, the sort of tragic love story, this idea of these two people who want to be together, but for whatever reasons it's very difficult for them to be together, is a great, compelling, relatable story. And this idea that if they can find a way to be together, they might just save the world. I thought that was a very romantic and interesting idea.
I love it. Now, how much of the series should we be looking at and thinking, is this real, or is this in David's head?
Well, I would say most of it, I suppose. I mean, I'm not trying to manipulate or confuse or frustrate anybody. But definitely the journey that we go on for these first 8 hours is intended to be a kind of mind-bending, and to give you a sense of wonder and awe and playfulness that I think is important to have in this genre. It's what attracted me to it originally. It's a world where anything can happen and people have these fantastical abilities, and what would it really be like to be them and live in this world? And a lot of times these 2-hour films, they have a job to do. They have to introduce a hero and a villain, and they have to put them on a collision course, and it's very linear. And television gives you time, and you can play with structure, and so that's what was really attractive to me about it.